When I crashed my Voge DS800X, I broke the footrest hanger. And this got me thinking, what if the standard gear lever could be swapped out for something a bit different? This is a cheap gear lever from AliExpress. It has a folding tip and it's meant to fit on the Honda Africa Twin, not the Voge DS800X. However, side by side with the standard lever, it looks pretty similar, if a bit longer, so it might serve as a suitable replacement for the standard lever. A quick mock-up shows it's actually a pretty close fit for the standard lever. So let's take the old lever off and see if this one does work as a replacement. Once off and side by side, you can see the new and the old lever have different apertures. I'm going to be using a spacer to reduce some of that size on the new lever and hoping that it works sufficiently on the Voge. So let's get this new lever set up back on the bike and see if it fits. With the new lever on the bike, it's time to gear up and do a road test. But will this lever actually work? Right, let's go and try this gear lever. Everything's tight as it should be. So let's go and try it with my boots. Well, I have to say, so far, oh, there's no wood to touch, but so far, that gear lever looks alright. Right, let's have a look. Still looks alright. Pretty happy with that, to be honest. A little bit looser than I'd like on the old bearing now, on the old spacer I've got, but let's give it a bit more of a ride and see how we get on. Just whilst I'm stood up here, gear lever still feels okay reach wise. Right, slight issue just stopping here. Yeah, the bolt seems to have, the main bolt seems to have worked its way loose. I bought some tools with me to make sure I could tighten this if anything came loose, which it has. So I'm going to tighten it up and return back to the house. That's a bit of a shame actually, it's called the evening ride short, but yeah, that's my own fault because the original one had thread lock on and in my haste I didn't put any back on, so that's my own fault. Let's see how loose that's got. Yeah, it's got quite loose. Righto. That's better. Some thread lock on that then, I suppose. Alright, well that's not the worst thing in the world. I sort of suspected that may happen. Can't say I'm disappointed, but not completely unexpected. So, I'll get back to the house. Dig out some thread lock. What can we label this as? Product development. But I have to say, I do like the position's nice. Slightly longer than the original one, which is quite nice. A bit easier to get your toe under in the in these big Leat Enduro boots. Probably might not be an issue in sort of normal riding boots, but in these it's definitely easier to get under. Yeah, alright, let's turn her around. Right, it's day 2. The Loctite has been put on. It's set overnight. Doesn't appear to be any movement in that bolt, so time to jump back on and go for a ride. Alright, let's pull in for a very quick check. See if everything's still alright. Right, that is as tight as when I left it, so I think we're okay. I've got to do a 20-mile ride for something today, so let's see what it's like on the ride. But yeah, hopefully, maybe that's, well, I don't want to say it solved it because I won't know unless I drop it, which I don't want to do again, but time will tell. Has AliExpress saved the day? And like I said, it's actually not for the Voge, it's for a 2019 Honda Africa Twin, so, but it seems to fit okay. It's just odd, the 800 comes with the fold-in tip on both the gear lever and the brake lever. I was going to see if the 800 lever fitted on here. I might still do that. No, not Pokemon theme. What is that about? That's so random. But for now, yeah, I'm going to get about 20 or 40 odd miles under my belt, and I'll keep checking it periodically through the day. If it falls off, this won't be the end of the video. If it doesn't fall off, then thank you as always for watching. There is, believe it or not, still more Voge content to come. I've still got some plans for this bike, and they're still planning ahead of my Land's End to John O'Groats trip. That's really close now. Right, let's go. Alright everyone, stay safe out there.
At the time of editing this video, the lever is still on the bike and is still secure, but time will tell. As always, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't and would like to, maybe consider liking and subscribing. And as always, stay safe out there.